Hey everybody, it's another week in Joel's garden.
Hello. The second weekend of May. I've got a couple new things to record here. Check out, giving the view. They don't want to see me. So yeah, second week of May, I got basically everything planted, I think. At least everything that I've come up with so far. And there's a few new sprouts coming in. You should go look at those, because that's new. Well, actually, check out the beans. The beans are growing a lot. They were just little bitty sprouts, I think, last time.
Yeah.
The green beans are shooting out.
Yep.
As are the cucumbers.
Yes, the cucumbers have shot up.
Bitty sprouts before as well. And here's some new sprouts. This is cilantro.
This is where you were walking. Cilantro.
Yeah. I double rowed them because I figure they can be close to each other. Because it's just kind of weed-like anyhow. Right here's a little bit of lettuce. Was it baby butter lettuce or something?
Baby butter lettuce.
Barely, yeah. And if you come down here along the corner, there's these itty-bitty sprouts.
Those look like collards.
They're kale.
Kale?
Which is like a cousin of collard.
We love kale.
Get the tomatoes again. They're coming in bigger.
Check out these guys.
I got some support on them because they were falling over.
Yep, some cages.
A lot of support, actually. Go around them.
Yeah.
And there's support down here, too. And these things are getting crazy. Like, I don't remember how tall they were last week, but this looks like it's going to be Jack and the Beanstalk. Like, it's going to go crazy.
You put a little cage around them.
Yeah. I did that mainly to keep them from burying everything else and blocking the sun. I also trimmed back this dill right here because it was overshadowing my asparagus.
You gave a little support to your asparagus there too.
Yep. Probably not a good idea to have herbs in the vegetable garden because they tend to grow like weeds.
Right. And your grapes the grape leaves.
Yep.
Are huge.
And then get one of the zucchini.
The zucchini's gotten real big.
All right, so that's all that.
Okay. What else?
Over here, some new planting. Some new sprouts, actually. Get these sprouts right here. These are all onions, like spring onions. The ones that kind of look like chives.
I put these in my black beans. And the mint.
And then there's mint, and then down below to your right is going to be asparagus. Getting those started for next year or later. And now I've got a cooking tip. Zoom in on this. This is apple cider vinegar, unpasteurized, organic, and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna get on my soapbox and talk about what that means in a minute. But first, let's go over here.
Oh, the broccoli.
Oh, okay.
The broccoli.
Take a detour.
This
we'll get back to
is
that.
very exciting.
But, so the broccoli, these are getting huge, like big elephant ears, and they're starting to come in and actually look like broccoli.
It actually looks like broccoli now. Yay!
So that's like a big flower in the center, and it's got all these huge leaves out here to
awesome.
get its sunlight.
There's more of them moving. See?
Yeah, there's one in. I think they've all got it now.
They've all got. Yeah, there's like a little one near.
There's a tiny one.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And the collards over here are just going crazy.
Yeah, the collards are getting.
I've got collards planted in several places, and these are doing so much better than the others. I think it may be because there's more sunlight over here because of where the house is. I don't know, maybe. But I'll go ahead and eat one because I hear that's popular. Pick out one of the big ones. You can see they're a lot bigger than last week. Last week it was like the biggest one was like the size of my hand.
And now they're like.
Now it's the size of 2 hands. So this is really going to be a chore. Roll it up to make it easier. Get the grapes while I work.
Alright. He's still eating on the collards. Let's see. These are seedless red grape plants. Our new friends. And this one is doing better than it looks. It's just... See?
I think it's getting ready for bed.
Yeah.
I was going to put these out front in like a decorative spot, but I read that they need a whole bunch of sunlight.
So they're going back here somewhere?
So I'll put them back here to where they get sun all day long. Alright, so here's the thing. A little story. I set out to figure out a way to cook collard greens without using the bacon grease, which is the common way to do it, at least here in the southeastern U.S. And what I've been doing lately is, well, first I'll cut them up into little squares and boil them with like 2 cups of water, 3 cups, a bunch of water, for an hour. And then some of that water boils off. And then the water that's left, I talked about this a little last week, but I'm going to elaborate. The water that's left, I cook that, use that to cook the stovetop, the cornbread stuffing.
So you don't lose the nutrients.
Right, so you don't. So anything that gets left in the water doesn't go to waste. And then I put this stuff on it, which is my apple cider vinegar. And I want to see if we can show the texture here. You may not really be able to see it, but
yeah,
there's
I see the fluff in there.
little thing floating here. And what that is, I was reading about this online and kind of educating myself. They call it mother of vinegar, which is part of the process of making vinegar. It starts from apple juice, and then they ferment that to apple cider, like you'd eat at Christmas time with cinnamon sticks. And then they ferment that again into vinegar. And then they stop and ship it. And that's the way it should be. And when you do it that way, the fermentation makes this mother of vinegar, which makes like enzymes and vitamins and all this good stuff that's good for the immune system. It's like a home remedy for that reason.
We're getting eaten up by mosquitoes, by the way.
Anyway, the reason that I thought this was worth sharing is that a lot of apple cider vinegars out there don't have that good stuff because they're over processed and pasteurized, and then they kill that thing off. So you want to find one that says it has the mother of vinegar in it, and you can look at it and tell too.
There's a fluff in there.
Yeah.
That's the mother.
It's not that you actually want to eat that thing. It's just that having it there means that it hasn't been overly processed. If they distill it out, and distilled vinegar is very common, if they distill it out, then you basically just got water. You lose all the good stuff. So what I discovered is that there's a really simple way to make collard greens into a good meal. I mix them with the stovetop stuffing and a chicken breast that I saute in an Italian dressing. And by choosing a good vinegar, you can like double the value of the meal. That's my cooking tip of the day.
And you've bolstered up the trees with.
Yeah.
So our trees are still kind of young and they're kind of puny, but they're trying to reach the sky, so we've used sticks on several.
They're going to start making fruit, which would.
And the fruit makes them heavy, correct?
Yeah, we should go see the apples.
Oh yeah, the Fuji apple.
The apples were doing it real bad. This one was about to bend over and collapse.
All right.
It's
got to be less than 10 minutes, so let's.
I'm done.
We'll wrap it up after we show our Fuji apples.
That's all I have to say.
Although I love the tips. People love the healthful tips because we all want to eat healthy and better.
It's something that I learned that I didn't know. I mean, it may be common knowledge, but I didn't realize that most apple cider vinegars out there were overly processed.
I didn't know that. That's Fuji.
You might have to go to a health food store. I got this at Publix, like over in the specialty health food stuff.
Yeah, but Publix is a southern thing.
Yeah. But then when I looked at all the others, like almost all the others, when you look at the consistency, they were perfectly uniform, just all
right.
None of that discoloration.
So you want some fluff in your.
The consistency should vary a little bit.
Right. So there's one last look. Everything's getting big. This is cilantro that's sprouting up in here, and some lettuce. What's in the middle here? There's
going to be 2 more rows. And they're actually coming. Let me hold it.
Okay. I can see them sprouting. Ooh!
Sorry.
Wild. Okay, here you go. Don't step on anything.
I'll just step in between the rows. It's just now starting to come in. So next week it'll probably be a row of sprouts.
Okay.
These are bell peppers.
Hey, let me say bye.
These are bell peppers, and this is the grain, the quinoa.
Quinoa. Yay! Alright, guys. What?
No, later.
The reason what?
The reason I planted that was because I wanted a grain of some sort. I wanted fruits, vegetables, and grains growing in my yard. Yeah. And that was like the only thing I could think of.
Quinoa. Okay. Well, cool. Alright, guys. Talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Mwah.